In this video, I'm going to talk about my Fanttik X8 tire inflator and the X9 Ace mini bike pump. First, a disclaimer. I have not received any compensation, nor has anyone sponsored this video. I purchased all the items mentioned in this video with my own money. If you stick around to the end of this video, I will have an opportunity for you to save some money. I would have chosen the newer model X9, but it wasn't available at the time I purchased the pump. But the X8 and the X9 have similar features. First, a little background. Last September, I purchased my new bike from my local bike shop. I ordered a 2024 Giant Anyroad. It was an entry model. Today, it is the second most expensive thing I ever purchased in my life. The bike was supposed to come with some 38Cs, tube tires with disc brakes. But the bike I received was still an Anyroad, but it had 40C tubeless tires with hydraulic brakes. I really was going to return the bike. I found out that the drivetrain had an upgrade, so I decided to keep the bike. On this maiden voyage, I've wound up with a flat on the front tire. It had a total tire failure. This is when I found out that a hand pump or a floor pump would not blow up a tubeless tire. It took me 30 minutes to put in an emergency tube in the front tire. Even then, I was still having problems with reinflating the tire. I would later find out that it was a defective pressure valve on the front tire. This is where my search for an electronic air pump began. After doing some research, I narrowed my choices down to two tire inflators. The Fanttik X9 mini bike pump and the Cycle Plus AS2 Pro. I found that the Cycle Plus inflated the tire faster than the Fanttik. One of the reasons why I chose the X8 is it made less noise, it didn't overheat, which was some of the characteristics of the Cycle Plus. I also like the fact that my Fanttik is small enough to fit into my seat bag. Another big part of my decision to go with Fanttik was it was half of the price of the Cycle Plus. So with longer battery life, more reliability, I decided to run with the Fanttik. Before I purchased the air pump, I wanted to find out if it blew out enough air to inflate a tubeless tire. I did discover that the X8 and X9 would inflate a tubeless tire from a total flat position. Not only would it blow up my tire, since I've had it, I've been able to blow up basketballs, car tires, e-bike tires, fat tires, and also my air mattress when I'm out on a bike tour. I even discovered that the Fanttik does not run as hot as the Cycle Plus. It did not take long for me to discover the $79 I spent on this pump was well worth the money. I actually was riding on the Louis Greenway here in Detroit when I wound up with a flat in the rear. The Joe Louis Greenway is a 27-mile long biking and walking path. The path is still under construction. When finished, the Joe Louis Greenway will run through Detroit neighborhoods, eventually winding up on Belle Isle via the Iron Bell Trail connector. 8 miles of this trail is being built on an abandoned Conrail rail line through the cities of Holland Park and Hamtramck. The trail will also have a connector to the city of Dearborn and the city of Ferndale. I guess it was kind of my fault. It was 92 degrees, it was muggy. I had rolled the completed section, but there was another section that was still under construction, and I decided to do a little trespassing and ride the new section as far as I could. And that's when I wound up with the flat. I did not want to be out in 92 degree weather out in the sun, and if you've ever had a flat, you know what I'm talking about. This kept me from doing all that work or pumping up a tire by just pushing a button and having the pump run, blowing the tire back up, and riding on my way home. Here I am having fun riding the new section of the Joe Louis Greenway. I remember someone being out on a bike with 45Cs that wound up with a flat. Trust me, the X8 did a fantastic job. I would have been so tired trying to do a floor pump or a hand pump, trying to pump up large tires. I'm a big fan of the Fanttik product line. If you're interested in getting an X9 mini pump, I have a discount coupon code in the description below where you can get 15% off of the pump. I do not know how long this code will last, so do not play around. Go ahead and purchase the pump. I will have a link in the description for the Cyber Plus in case you're interested in looking for it. If there's a code next to the link, you can use that for a discount over there. Now, while you're at it, I want you to look over here and check out my product review of my winter helmet. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, this will be a great time to do so. Matter of fact, when I reach 50 subscribers, I'm actually going to give away another Starbucks gift card. I don't want you to miss out on any opportunity or any of my new videos, so subscribe right now. You can press the top link over here, or you can press on my face over here, or you can go down the description and press the link down there. And while you're at it, you can support the channel by buying me a $5 cup of coffee. There's also a link for that in the description. And I want to thank my supporters to date.